Hi, I'm Sophia. This is still a documentary style-ish video, but the difference is I'm showing my face. Today, I'm addressing fat shaming and skinny shaming. Body shaming is a huge, complex subject with a lot of nuance and layers. Firstly, I want to say that skinny shaming and fat shaming are two different things. As I was doing some research for this video, I came across a YouTube comment that I think states this perfectly or explains this perfectly. To put it simply, fat shaming is systemic and skinny shaming is bullying. There is no comparison. Last week, I got into a tiff with a friend on whether or not fat shaming was worse than skinny shaming. I said that fat shaming was worse because, as a plus-size person myself, I have noticed the phenomenon of thin privilege. Thin privilege is a very controversial thing because some people don't believe that you can get advantages simply for being thin. The most common argument against thin privilege is something like, well, as a thin person, I too experience struggles because of my weight. No one is saying that you don't experience struggles as a skinny person. At least I'm not saying that. Think about male privilege. It has been proven that men have an advantage to women. However, that doesn't mean that men don't experience struggles as men. I publicly, harshly advocate for abolishing toxic masculinity from our society, so I'm well aware that men have struggles. How does thin privilege manifest itself? I highly encourage you to click the link in the description that leads to Albin Wonderland's video, where she explains more in depth the advantages of thin privilege. Thin privilege looks like being able to fit in any chair in any setting, being able to go to the gym without feeling uncomfortable, showing more skin without feeling uncomfortable, no discrimination in the workplace because of your weight, being able to go to the doctor without them misdiagnosing you because of your weight, and more. So many people who have addressed thin privilege have gotten destroyed online. Just look at the like to dislike ratio on this video of a TED Talk by Madison A. Kroll.
I didn't recognize the hidden advantages that my thin body gives me. I'm not fat. There are a lot of advantages that I receive in my life just because of my thin body. I have thin privilege. Here's the thing about privilege, though. It's invisible. So I was receiving all of these unearned benefits, which I took for granted, not knowing the real harm that fat people endure. You see, the opposite of thin privilege is fat oppression. So thin people like me go through life receiving all of these unearned favors and opportunities, while people who are fat are punished and judged for their outward appearances.
The thing about being thin is that it's the goal, the dream, the norm, when in reality, it isn't the norm. The average women's size in Canada is 14. Not 0, not 6, not 3, 14. Yet, when a plus-size person walks into a regular clothing store, there's always that thought in the back of our mind, will I find my size here? Are there any clothing pieces in my size left? Do they even carry my size in this store? In the words of John David Glaude from the channel Obese to Beast, Being fat is seen as and feels like a moral failure. Losing weight is universally seen as better than gaining weight. Skinny is happy, healthy, and as I've said before, is seen as the norm. For God's sake, there's even a popcorn brand called Skinny Pop. Advertisements for ways on how to lose weight are extremely popular, common, and toxic. That's why you see people like Kim Kardashian being sponsored by appetite-suppressing lollipops. And staying on the topic of the Kardashians, Khloe Kardashian has experienced a lot of body shaming. For the longest time, she was seen as the fat, funny sister, which there's so much to unpack behind that, I don't even want to get into it. Recently, a picture of Khloe was leaked. In this picture, she's all cute in a bikini, no makeup, no filter, no complicated pose to flatter her body perfectly as much as possible. I'm not going to show the pic because I'm terrified of her legal team. The internet exploded when this picture was released, and I'm pretty sure Khloe was embarrassed by the picture. And I understand. She hadn't approved the picture before it was posted. Her body looked normal. And not the Kardashian, distorted, unattainable type.
Do you think that you are promoting unattainable standards of beauty in any way?
No, I don't. Because I think we get up, we do the work, we work out.
Okay, Kim. Sure. So many celebrities have been body shamed. And I'll go even as far to say all celebrities. Olivia Rodrigo, Lizzo, Rihanna, Kate Winslet, Selena Gomez, Meghan Trainor, K-pop stars, Billie Eilish, Scarlett Johansson, and Adele. Before and after she lost the weight, by the way. And hundreds more. Our society's obsession with weight is really scary and is what leads to eating disorders. And can I just say, there's so much more that goes into gaining weight than just eating a lot and being lazy. I mean, diseases, genetics, trauma, and other mental issues. People know when they gain or lose weight, okay? You don't have to tell them. And food for thought. Why do people compliment fat people mainly on their confidence? Like, yes, person, I am allowed to wear skirts and a tank top, and it can look good. Why should I be insecure about it? Alright, I'm gonna edit there. I might do a part 2 to this if I feel like it. And I'm not here to play the victim. I'm fine with my body. Pretty sure that bothers some people. Body positivity is for everyone. Not just women, not just fat people, not just abled people. Everyone. That's it for the video. This kind of filming of myself is new to me. Not sure how I feel about it. But just know your regularly scheduled programming is coming back really soon. There's a few documentaries in the works for the next few months, both in English and in French. I know, you're so excited. I get it. Okay.